Well, guys, good morning, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Thursday, October 1st, 2020, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Showtime is offering a glimpse into the life of late actor and comedian John Belushi in the latest trailer for the upcoming documentary Belushi. The documentary from award-winning filmmaker R.J. Cutler will feature archival footage, interviews, and talks with those who knew Belushi, including his widow, Judith. The late Harold Ramis, John Landis, the late Penny Marshall, Lorne Michaels, Jim Belushi, Ivan Reitman, Chevy Chase, and Dan Aykroyd will appear in the film. Belushi says in the clip, "I'd rather be an anarchist than a professional." Belushi will premiere November 22nd at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Showtime. Belushi was best known for starring on Saturday Night Live and the comedy films Animal House and The Blues Brothers. He died at the age of 33 in 1982 from a drug overdose. The 2021 Producers Guild Awards will be a virtual affair on March 24th. The Guild's announcement follows the trend of filming entertainment events such as this month's Emmy Awards in various locations without live audiences, in keeping with social distancing practices enacted to slow the spread of the coronavirus. PGA President Gail Berman and Lucy Fisher said in a joint statement on Wednesday, "Our 2021 PGA Awards will look different than previous years with the shift to a virtual presentation. But we're excited by the opportunity to put on our show in a most accessible, personal, and entirely new way, shining a light on the tireless work of our peers and the pioneers of our industry who are leading us into the next chapter of entertainment. Will be a great way to reflect and regroup as we continue to move our industry forward. Amidst the changes happening all around us, our commitment to our members and to uplift the art and craft of producing is steadfast." The nominations in various categories for film and television will be announced through February and March. The producing teams behind 1917, Succession, Apollo 11, Toy Story 4, RuPaul Drag Race, and Chernobyl were honored at the 2020 PGA Awards in January. Netflix has released on Twitter the first image of the late Chadwick Boseman in Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, the actor's final role. Boseman is pictured playing the trumpet next to Viola Davis, who is portraying the late blues singer Ma Rainey in the images released on Wednesday. Boseman is also photographed laying down and speaking with the musicians backstage. Davis, meanwhile, performs on stage next to a group of dancers. Ma Rainey's Black Bottom is based on August Wilson's play of the same name, is coming to Netflix on December 18th. The film takes place over the course of an afternoon recording session in the 1920s Chicago. Davis's Rainey gets into a battle with her white manager and producer over the control of her music. Boseman portrays an ambitious trumpeter, Levy, who has an eye for Ma's girlfriend and wants to leave his mark on the music industry. George C. Wolfe, who directed a script by Ruben Santiago Hudson, Denzel Washington, and Todd Black, serve as producers. Coleman Domingo, Glenn Turman, Michael Potts, Taylor Page, and Dusan Brown also star. Boseman died at the age of 43 in August following a 4-year battle with colon cancer. He was best known for portraying superhero Black Panther in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and as Jackie Robinson in 42, as James Brown in Get On Up, and as Thurgood Marshall in Marshall. The South Korean boy band BTS lounged around a house as they gave a special performance of Home on The Tonight Show. Members RM, Jin, Sugar, J-Hope, Jimin, and V and Jungkook sang the track on Tuesday while wearing pajamas and other comfortable clothing as they stayed indoors. BTS danced and performed inside a tiled room, caused a mess in the kitchen, and ended the show by jumping on a set of couches. Home appears on the BTS's 2019 EP Map of the Soul Persona. The group are enjoying a week-long residency on The Tonight Show, where they previously performed Dynamite and Idol on Monday. BTS will be the program's first lead guest on Wednesday's episode. BTS recently announced that they will be releasing their new album, deluxe edition on November 20th. The album will include Dynamite. Lily Reinhardt appeared on Late Night with Seth Meyers to discuss filming Riverdale during the COVID-19 pandemic and how she hopes to celebrate Thanksgiving with her castmates. Reinhardt said on Tuesday about returning to shoot Riverdale in Vancouver, "I was a little nervous that it was going to be, too sterile of an environment to actually be creative in. But it actually has been. We just are on our top of our game, being very safe. People wearing lanyards with a colored on them that indicates how close they can get to the cast." She continued, "You're walking around set, people see you and they go, oh, and they turn away from you as if you have like the plague because they can't be in contact with you. It's very strange." Reinhardt says that because the series is filming in Vancouver, she won't be able to return home to the holidays in the United States due to travel restrictions. The actress said, "It's going to be my first year in my life that I don't go home for Thanksgiving." It said, "But I think hopefully my cast and I will have a cast Thanksgiving dinner." She continued, "It's interesting, but we got to take it, seeing the silver lining here. I get to be with my show family, which is beautiful as well." Riverdale Season 4 ended in May due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The show's 5th season will have a 7-year time jump. Reinhardt has recently released a poetry book called Swimming Lessons Poems. Reinhardt says, "I was taking kind of a risk and a leap of faith by putting something that was personal out there in order to encourage other people to be vulnerable and to tackle their problems, their emotions, whatever they're going through art." Adrian Grolix, Bradley Constant, and Yuli Katafu will play Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, ages 10, 15, and 18, in the new sitcom Young Rock, NBC announced Wednesday. The network has ordered 11 episodes of the show, which is to debut in 2021. The series is being executive produced by Johnson, Natasha Khan, Jeff Chang, Danny Garcia, Hiram Garcia, Brian Gerwitz, and Jennifer Carreras. Khan and Chang wrote the pilot, and Khan is the series showrunner. Johnson is expected to appear in each episode to set up that night's story. Stacey Lua and Joseph Lee Anderson will play Rocky's parents, Atta and Rocky. The real Rocky Johnson died this year at the age of 75. Johnson is a former pro wrestling icon who went on to become one of Hollywood's biggest movie stars. His credits include Jumanji: The Next Level, Hobbs and Shaw, Rampage, and Central Intelligence. He will next be seen in Jungle Cruise and Black Adam. He also hosts the NBC competition series, The Titan Games. Oscar-winning nominee Mickey Rourke left Season 4 of Fox's The Masked Singer competition series Wednesday night. The 9.5 weeks Sin City and the Wrestler star was dressed as a furry gremlin for the show. Ken Jeong, Jenny McCarthy, Nicole Scherzinger, and Robin Thicke are the program's judges, and Nick Cannon is the host. Scherzinger tweeted after Rourke took his gremlin head off and quit the show, "Never happened before on #The Masked Singer, but such a great job. Mickey Rourke. Such a pleasure to have you on the show." E! News reported before the episode aired that one of the costume contestants was going to unmask him or herself and depart the show. As a result, no one was voted off the program on Wednesday. Joker tweeted, "I'm still in shock," while John responded, "Same here." Another fan posted, "He really didn't want to be in that mask another second more. #The Masked Singer," earning the reply right. Rapper Busta Rhymes was the first disguised celebrity to get the boot last week. Chrissy Teigen and her husband John Legend have suffered a pregnancy loss, the model announced on Instagram. Teigen and Legend were expecting their third child together, a boy. Teigen had informed her fans on Instagram over the weekend that she was being hospitalized due to excessive bleeding. Teigen said on Wednesday, "We are shocked and in kind of a deep pain you only hear about, the kind of pain we never felt before. We were never able to stop the bleeding and give our baby the fluids he needed, despite bags and bags of blood transfusions. It wasn't just enough." The post also included a black and white photo of Teigen and Legend at the hospital. Teigen is pictured crying on the hospital bed while being comforted by Legend. Teigen says, "We never decided on our baby's names until the last possible moment after they were born, just before we leave the hospital. But we, for some reason, had started to call this little guy in my belly Jack. so he will always be Jack to us. Jack worked so hard to be part of our little family, and he will be forever. She continued to Jack, I'm so sorry that the first few moments of your life were met with so many complications that we couldn't give you the home you needed to survive. We'll always love you. Dingen thanked fans for their support and prayers. She concluded, we're so grateful for the love that we have for our wonderful babies Luna and Miles, for all the amazing things we've been able to experience. But every day can't be full of sunshine. On this darkest of days, we will grieve, we will cry our eyes out, but we will hug and love each other harder and get through it. Tegan and Legend are parents to Luna 4 and Miles 2. The couple announced that they were expecting a baby in Legend's music video for Wild, which was released in August. Shannon Doherty told Elle magazine she remains hopeful in her fight against stage 4 breast cancer. The Beverly Hills 90210 and Charm actress said she intends to write letters or make videos for loved ones after she is gone, but isn't ready yet to say her final goodbyes yet. She says, I'm not signing off. I feel like I'm a very, very healthy human being. It's hard to wrap up your affairs when you feel like you're going to live another 10 or 15 years. Doherty is developing a new television show and is trying to use her celebrity to raise awareness about her illness. Doherty says it's like anybody with stage 4 faces this sort of thing, while others want to put you out to pasture. I'm not ready for pasture. I've got a long life in me. The actress shared on Instagram Tuesday an outdoor portrait of her wearing a dress and boots and looking serious and beautiful for the magazine photo shoot. The magazine article came out a week after Doherty's former Now 210 co-star Jason Priestley discussed the actress's health battle in a television interview. Priestley told Australia Studio 10, Shannon's a real tough girl, and Shannon's a fighter, and she always been a fighter. I know that she can continue to fight as hard as she can. Doherty announced in February that her breast cancer had returned and was stage 4, but she's undergoing treatment. She was first diagnosed in 2015 but underwent chemotherapy and was cancer-free in 2017. Kevin Hart's wife, Aniko Parrish, has given birth to their second child together, a baby girl named Kiara Mai Hart. Parrish said on Instagram Wednesday, thankful, grateful, blessed, a little bit of heaven sent down to earth. Welcome to the world, baby girl. We couldn't love you more. The post includes an image that reads 9 months prepared to fall in love with for a lifetime. Hart and Parrish announced the pregnancy in March. The couple married in 2016. Hart and Parrish are already parents to 2-year-old son Kenzo Cash. Hart has a 15-year-old daughter Heaven and a 12-year-old son Hendrix, whom she shares with ex-wife Tori Hart. Hart recently appeared on The Tonight Show and discussed how Heaven wants to follow in his footsteps. He said at the time, my daughter is all about it. She wants to be a comedian, a comedic actress. She wants to write. She wants to produce. Everything that she has seen me do, my daughter wants to do. She is daddy's little girl to the fullest. Singer Usher announced on Instagram Wednesday that his partner, Jen Colicella, has given birth to a baby girl named Sovereign Boo Raymond. The singer said, alongside a photo of his hand holding Sovereign's hand, we are feeling blessed and full of love with the arrival of our baby, beautiful baby girl, Sovereign Boo Raymond. Isn't She Lovely by Stevie Wonder is on replay. Usher and Coachella, a record executive, were first linked in October 2019. The pair announced their pregnancy in September. Usher is already father to 2 sons, Usher the 5th and Avid 11, with his ex-wife Tamika Foster. Usher recently discussed the impending arrival of his newborn on the Late Late Show with James Corden. The performer was the first guest to appear in person on the show since the COVID-19 pandemic began. Usher said at the time, I think it's been really tough for everybody, so great to have this incredible news, this new arrival. Recently anticipating and also to put out new music and just finding out my way of creativity. Usher is set to launch a Las Vegas residency show in July 2021 at the Coliseum at Caesars Palace. And finally, the rock band AC/DC announced Wednesday that they are reuniting. The group tweeted, "Are you ready? Hashtag PWRUP, power up," alongside a photo of the musicians in a text box listing their names. Angus Young on lead guitar, Brian Johnson lead vocals, Cliff Williams bass guitar, Phil Rudd drums, and Stevie Young on rhythm guitar. No tour dates or albums were announced. The reunion follows several tumultuous years for AC/DC. The band's co-founder Malcolm Young died in 2017 at the age of 64. In 2016, Williams retired and Johnson quit because he was suffering from hearing loss. A year earlier, Rudd pleaded guilty to charges of threatening to kill his personal assistant and possession of illegal drugs in New Zealand. He ultimately served 8 months of home detention for the offenses. AC/DC was founded in 1973. Its last album was 2014's Rock or Bust. They toured through 2016 to support it. And that was your entertainment report for Thursday, October 1st, 2020. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.